Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Sean Q here, your MC for the week, and I am so stoked. I'm so stinking excited because Cassie and Heather, they are literally on the wings waiting to come in and do this training for you. And let me tell you, they are the perfect coaches to support you this entire week. Now, no matter where you're at, whether you are in the US, international, whether you are, no matter where you're coming in from, whatever circumstances you have found yourself in this week, everything changes, but only if you commit to doing the work. So can you do me a little favor? Just put your hand on your heart, breathe in, breathe out, and make a commitment to yourself. Say, I decide. Say the word decide right now. I decide that this isn't going to be like any other challenge, any other training I've done, but I'm actually going to do the work. I'm not just going to take more notes. I'm going to take action. Now, Cassie and Heather, they're like experts. They've literally flown in from the other side of the US all the way to Colorado. They have a pretty crazy story, which they're about to tell you, but they are incredible at helping you uncover what your six-figure problem is, your six-figure solution, your six-figure client, and how to find them, how to attract them. And so they are like so into it. And they're like experts at that. And they're like, let me just say, they're the most friendly, warm, fun people that you're ever going to meet. Like they just bring fun to the business, which is so exciting. Now, listen, all you ladies, we have such a great opportunity here for you. Gentlemen, if you're watching, you're welcome to. So grab your pen, grab your paper as well. Take notes. It's going to be fire. I'm your MC. So I'm going to be your coach, your supporter, your cheerleader. I'm going to be rooting you on through this process. I'm also going to be asking your questions. So if you have a question right now, practice this. Go ahead and put a hashtag question in the chat right now. Just practice putting that in the chat. And what's going to happen is I'm going to see what your question is, and I'm going to make sure that Cassie and Heather answer it. Why? Because we're really committed right now to supporting you this entire week. Now, before we get started, they're like chomping at the bit to get started. So before we get started, go ahead and take a deep breath in, deep breath out. I like to do this. Take up some space. So often we're like hunched over, but take up space. Give yourself a little neck massage. You deserve it, right? We're going to be giving away some incredible prizes, by the way, like an iPad, a 60-minute massage. So give yourself a little massage as like a teaser taster of that massage you're going to win this week. It's going to be good. It's going to be incredible. I'm so excited. So what is life going to look like if this week you got everything you needed? Everything you needed to expand your kingdom impact, to expand your kingdom income, to expand the work that you do while reducing the amount of time it takes to do that work so you can spend time with your family. Well, guess what? This week, it's all going to happen. Cassie, Heather, you guys ready? All right, I am so excited. Cassie, Heather, okay, so welcome to Colorado. You guys flew in and you guys have an insane story. Tell us about that.
Yes. Oh my gosh. All right. Welcome. I'm Heather Dollar, your sales coach for the week. So pumped to be here with you. And yes, we flew in from the East Coast. So we had a little bit of craziness. Actually, had a lot of craziness, but we may not share the whole story because we'll be here for a while. But she'd never been to Colorado, and I'd never been here when there wasn't snow everywhere. So after being on, the airplane for we drove to the airport, being in the car, being on the airplane, being in staircases that were like this small with tons of people, being on a bus, we were so excited to feel that mountain air. And so we get out of the bus, we get off of the bus, and I just want you to picture for a minute this Revlon L'Oreal style commercial where their hair's flowing in slow motion. And that was us getting off the bus. We're like, yes, oh my gosh, literally saying out loud, fresh mountain air. And before we could even finish the sentence, we're blasted in the face with all of this sand. But we didn't know. I was like, is it sand? Is it trash? What was this? She's like, what is that in my mouth? I'm like, I can't see you. I don't know. And it hurt and it stung. We're like, that's not what Colorado's supposed to be like. That's not fresh mountain air. So it was crazy. But it opened the opportunity because we were laughing so hard. We were literally crying in line at the rental car place. And this guy behind us was like, wow, you guys are really having a good time. And I was like, okay, let me just tell you what happened, right? Because I talk to everybody anywhere all the time. And so I started telling him our story. And so he's laughing. And so without like telling you every single detail, what was so powerful about that was that it was completely orchestrated by God, even though we had no idea at the moment, right? But that person behind us was divinely positioned by the Lord for something that we were going to need later that day, after we waited in the car rental line for an hour to be told that we had no car. Okay, so God was already preparing a way for where there was not going to be a way. And this is so, so important. And I just had to share it because I'm like, this is where you guys are at in your business, right? That's the kind of faith that we are called to have. We want you to have that faith that even when it seems like maybe there's not a way, like God's going to provide a way. And having that faith and that level of trust that says like, God, I trust you. I believe you're going to do this. That is saying, okay, I have no idea like what's happening behind the scenes, but I believe you're positioning everything for whatever I'm going to need it later, right? You're already working it out. The favor, the resources, the opportunities, the mentorship, all of it, right? So this week is not just about your offer. It is about allowing God to work and move in you and your business, okay? So we want you going into every single day with, Lord, I want you to increase my faith. Show me, strip me of things that need to be stripped away so that I can trust you more fully, so that I can rely on your faithfulness over mine. Okay. So that's what this is about. So pumped. And I'm going to pass it over to Cassie now.
All right. Thank you so much, Heather. Well, that story was funny. It did set us up for a week of being able to show up and be able to feed into you with tears in our eyes, still chewing sand.
We're still excited.
We're still excited. So I want you to be as excited as we are about making some major impact this week. So what I need from you is I need you to go grab a pen, grab a paper, get your phone apps, wherever you want to take notes. Because this challenge is not just going to be a lot of information. We are going to be bringing the value this week.
Straight value.
So if you are ready, let us know in the comments. Let us know you're excited. Let us know you've got your pen and paper ready. And let us know if you're ready to bring up the slides and get into the good stuff.
Because I'm ready.
You ready?
I got powerful stuff to teach you guys.
You ready?
So awesome. Okay, so just before we get started, I have a couple more announcements. I see Lisa is live and Ola and Tobil, so exciting, and Lessa and Justin and Krista, so many people live. Let us know if you are live and where you're tuning in from. All right, so welcome to day one. I want to give a huge shout out. Listen, it takes a whole lot of people to put this entire event together. So I want to give a huge shout out to the team. Can we just applaud them right now? Like, they're pretty amazing. Pretty amazing. All right, so team's amazing. We got Heather Dollar here. She is the Faith and Sales coach. What's pretty incredible about her is a couple of different things. So number one, she's a homeschooling mom of two adorable girls. Number two, she's a podcaster, a speaker, and the founder of God and Business. And she loves chocolate and all things beach. She even said she's like a mermaid when she's at the beach. It's like pretty awesome. We got Cassie here, who's an offering community growth coach. Okay. She is a homeschooling mom of three wild and wonderful boys. Published author and founder of Christian Women Business Builders. That community is incredible, and she loves her some coffee. She even walked into the studio today sipping on some coffee, which is great. And you got me, your MC for the week. I'm Sean Q. And a couple of things about me. I am married to my to my childhood best friend. We've known each other since we were 12 years old, and she's amazing. I'm also the creator of the One Client Away Challenge and Clients with Purpose, and I love Star Wars, and I love playing the piano. So it's a little bit about us on YouTube.
Amen.
All right. Well, we are here this week, and we want to make sure that we are feeding into the right people. So if you are ready, let us know if this sounds like you. Do you know that you have been given a God-given skill set that you are supposed to be using to further His purpose in the marketplace? Let us know in the comments. Does that sound like you?
Thumbs up in the comments. Thumbs up in the comments.
Let us know, are you ready to scale not only your impact, but your income as well, while increasing the amount of time you have to spend for the people that matter the most?
Yes.
For
Can
us,
I post yes?
That's our friends. That's our family. That's why we're here today. We're not going to tell you need to work more. We're going to teach you how you can work less and make more impact. And are you already committed? Like you're here, you're already made the commitment, you're going all in on the business that God has given you to steward. You know it came from Him. You know it's a gift from Him. And it's our responsibility to steward it and grow it in the marketplace. And finally,
Thumbs up in the comments.
you know that right now is the time. The time is today. The time is 2021. It is right now is the time to obey the Holy Spirit and His leading in your business. It's time to wipe the slate away from the ways of the world and to start to lean into His word. So let us know. Does that sound like you?
Thumbs up in the comments, guys.
Let us know. If so, this week we are here to support you through doing some really incredible internal and external work. By the end of the week, we are going to help you create some wild kingdom-influenced impact, right? Let me know if that sounds good. We are going to help you scale the value that you bring to the marketplace. We want you showing up at that next level and bringing the fire.
Can I get an amen? Like, I just feel like I need an amen
right now. Give us an amen in the comments. And if it is time to create not only a group coaching program, but a sold out group coaching program by the end of this year, 2021, it is possible.
If you already have a group coaching program and you're wondering if this is going to work for you, absolutely, because the goal here is a sold out program, and you're going to see what's going to take that.
No, is that what you want? You want a sold out group program?
All right, ladies. We are seeing so many thumbs up, so many amens, so many yes. We have Ola and Krista and Julie and Lisa. 2 Lisas with us. So many. Beth, thumbs up. Julie, thumbs up. Yes. They're so stoked.
So glad you're here.
Well, this is one of the things that we have experienced. We know this firsthand. And what we know to be true is that we are not just in this for the business. We are not just here to make a difference in our business. But Heather, tell them what we're about.
Yes. So these 3 pictures here represent our mission. What is our core values? The whole reason we do business. Okay. And this is really the definition behind what 6-figure offer means for us. It's not just some number we throw out there, but it is what creates that ability to put God first, right? So you can see a picture of us praying because our faith is first and foremost. Okay. It's above all else. And because of that, God honors and blesses and rewards what we do. And then second is our family, right? We only do what we do for our family, but we can't sacrifice our family to do what we do, right? So we put them first out of obedience to the Lord, and then He blesses that obedience, okay? And then second, fun, all right? Fun. You can see us here in Colorado having fun, and that is where that whole 6-figure number comes from, right? It means that you're doing your business in a way that is allowing you to keep God first and focus on your faith, keep your family a number one priority, and have the time, freedom, and financial means to enjoy your life, enjoy your family.
Business is supposed to be fun, right?
Yes. Why? Don't fall for the take out the fun methods out there.
It's supposed to be fun.
It is.
So this week, if that sounds like you, if you're like, I am all in, my faith, my family, and having some fun are one of the main reasons that I am here this week, let us know. And here's what we want from you. Right now, we want to say that we are looking for action takers. Information is amazing, and we are going to be bringing some really incredible information your way this week. We have 5 days where we are giving you everything you need to walk away with a sold-out group coaching program. But here's the thing. We can't take the action for you. As much as Heather and Sean and I love you, we can't take the action for you.
Right.
So you have to commit. Right now, let us know in the comments. Say, I am an action taker.
And listen, if you have signed up for challenges before and not done them, don't let that hold you back from making this commitment to yourself now. Okay? Make this new, fresh commitment that, you know what, I'm going to do this and I'm going to give it my all. And we're going to go all in, right? Because I want to see those results, right? I want the fruit, right? Make that commitment. Action.
So here are the 7 problems that we're going to be fixing in our time together this week. And I want to hear from you because this is going to help us really cater the training to what you need most. Let us know in the comments by number which 1, 2, 3, hopefully not all 7 of these are you really experiencing and praying for that breakthrough for in your business right now. Number 1 is that you are feeling overwhelmed by one-on-one work. You are working with one-on-one clients, and the only way to increase that income and impact is by working more hours. Let us know if you feel like that is a trap that you just can't break free from. Now, this was Heather right here. Number 2, let us know in the comments, drop a number 2, if you have launched a group program before and it hasn't sold. Heather, tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, so everything that we're going to teach you today, I didn't have when I was trying to launch my group program, and that is why I heard crickets. So again, we're going to show you how to fix this.
So number 3 is you are afraid that nobody is going to buy if it's in a group format. So you may have this limiting belief circling around in your head that says, my clients aren't going to pay me if they don't get me one-on-one. We're going to bust that myth this week, and we're going to show you exactly why there's even more power, more breakthrough, and more results in a well-structured group program.
Yes.
Give us a number 4. If you're like, that all sounds good, I'm all on board for the group coaching train, but I just don't know how to structure it. How do I put all of this together? There's just so many moving pieces. Let us know if number 4, it's the structure. It's the how-to behind the scenes stuff that just has you like shaking in your boots. Number 5. Where in the world am I going to find my clients, right? I have a hard enough time. I feel like I'm always searching for my next one-on-one client. How am I supposed to fill a group coaching program? Let us know if that's where you feel stuck. Number 6, maybe there's a little bit of fear of missing out on those one-on-one clients and the income they bring in. I've had people say, Cassie, why would I go to a group program when I'm already able to charge this much one-on-one? Here's the thing. You don't have to drop your one-on-one clients. We're going to show you how to optimize a high converting group offer and still keep that one-on-one income at the same time. So don't think you have to leave them on the side. And number 7, this is my biggest one. This is the one that kept me from pressing play for way too long. You're afraid that there's going to be more pressure, more hours involved, more time, more stress to serve more people in a group program. In my mind, if I was already having a hard time keeping up with 5 one-on-one, how in the world was I supposed to serve 15 or 20 in a group capacity? And we're going to show you, we're going to solve that. We're going to show you how possible it is to serve more while working less hours.
Yes, because the reality is you don't have time to serve 10, 15, 20 one-on-one clients. So you need this. You need to figure out, okay, how do I scale without giving up all of my time?
Sean, what are we seeing?
Problems that were.
Yeah, so some of the problems we're seeing is Susan says number 5. Ola says number 2. Phildra says number 2. Lots of number 2s. I love it. I love it.
This week, all of it's going to change. If you are struggling with any one of those, with a multiple of those, maybe you haven't even thought of some of the things that could be keeping you from taking action, we are going to fast track your way to success this week.
Yes!
Woohoo! All right, but here's the thing. You have to commit. You have to make the commitment to yourself, to your business, to your family, and to the Lord to show up, steward faithfully the free gift that we're giving you this week, and get in there and do the work.
Yes. Before we go to this next slide, I really feel prompted to share this moment with you really quickly. I didn't realize that at this moment, I was at this moment. So maybe you're in the same boat, but I had a coach one time, I was on a call, and he asked me, because I was at this place that you're at. I wanted a group coaching program. I wanted to scale. I felt so frustrated because it wasn't working. I was so burnt out on one-on-one clients. I was overwhelmed, tired, frustrated, And he was like, let me just ask you, on a scale of 1 to 10, how committed are you to your business? And I really thought of it, and everything in me wanted to be 10, like, duh, I've been doing all this work. Like, of course I'm a 10. But I just felt that Holy Spirit convict me of like, no, I'm not a 10. Like, I'm not a 10. I'm closer to a 1 because I'm really doubting if this is actually possible for me. So I really want you to think about that as you think about committing to this, committing to your business. You may need to make a fresh commitment to yourself, to your business. And this is the perfect time to do that because we're bringing the faith-based support along with the strategy to help you get there. Okay?
And guys, we're already so proud of you. We're so proud of you for being here right now.
You're saying I am a six-figure coach.
I am.
I am a six-figure coach.
Today, you're already making that commitment. So we want to applaud you. We know what it's like. We know that you may have kids in the background. You may be making peanut butter jelly sandwiches while you're listening. Yeah. That's totally okay. We know that you are here, you are committing, and you're going to take the action.
Yes.
And here's the thing. You've got all the support this week. You have not one, not two, but 3 coaches dedicated to your success.
Yes.
You are going to have more support this week than you may have ever had before in your business. So take advantage of it.
Yes.
Do the exercises. Comment in the group. Show up for every training and soak in as much of the goodness as you have available to you.
Yep.
Now, right here, this is a really powerful exercise. And this is kind of similar to what Heather was talking about with like, how committed are we? How much of these pieces do we have in place in our business? Mm-hmm. So grab that pen, grab that paper, and I want you to really take some time and ask yourself these questions.
Yeah. And if you're willing, post in the comments, yes or no.
Yeah, let us know. Do you know exactly how to turn your one-on-one service into a high converting group program? Do you already have what it takes? Are you able to sell your group program out every time you launch? Like, bye crickets. Thank you for people showing up ready to take action, right? Do you have a 6-figure problem? That's what we're talking about today.
Can't wait.
Clearly defined that is bringing in that matching 6-figure income. Are you not afraid? Let us know. Are you not afraid to get super, super specific on the problem you serve, and you're not even worried about missing out on people because you know you're serving the right people? Yeah. And can you sum up your solution that you bring to the marketplace in 6 words or less? That's a hard one. 6 words. If you can do it, let us know. Drop it in the comments. Let us know what you do in 6 words or less.
Only 6 words.
And can you confidently raise your prices at any time because you know that the demand is there?
Yeah.
Let us know. Sean, what are we seeing? Are we getting more yeses, more nos? What's happening there?
Oh man. Okay, listen. These ladies and gentlemen are like all of them. All of them. They're all in. Faithful servant AJ Davis Jr. says, I'm listening in at work. Lisa says, no. Somebody says so many. Krista says so many no's. Ready for all the yeses. I love it. And then somebody says, ouch, that hits home. Oh man.
Hey, it's good.
We can only share it because we've been there, right? Yes. That's how we know.
It produces growth.
But don't worry, today and in the days to come, we are going to take every single one of those no's and we are going to turn them into excited, confident, spirit-filled yeses. Does that sound good? So today I am going to be handing the stage over to the absolutely incredible Heather Dollar. Heather is the heart behind creating powerful problems that you solve with your solution. So we're going to be talking about that 6-figure problem today and why it is so important. It is the heart of everything you are building to really get clear on that 6-figure problem.
All right, let's do this. All right, so today we are covering the secrets to discovering your 6-figure problem, how to attract the right clients who are ready to take action now, how to communicate the problem that you solve in a way that gets people to raise their hand and say, sign me up, okay? All right, so starting with 6-figure problems, all right? If you solve a 3-figure problem, you're going to limit your revenue to 3 figures. You're about to have an aha moment here in just a second. If you solve a 4-figure problem, you'll be able to build a 4-figure business. If you solve a 5-figure problem, you'll start to see real revenue coming in. You'll see those 5 figures. And if you solve a 6-figure problem, you'll start to see 6-figure freedom. Okay, there's your aha moment. You're starting to see, oh, wow, okay, 3-figure problem, 3-figure income. 4-figure problem, 4-figure income. 6-figure problem, 6-figure freedom.
And Heather, I'll say a lot of our clients come to us in that 4 to 5 problem range.
They do.
You're already making sales, you serve people, you're getting your clients great results, but you just can't figure out why you're not breaking that 6-figure income level. And that's why we have to get so super specific on that 6-figure problem.
We're going to nail it down for you today. All right. People pay for the level of problem that is solved. If you're making 3 figures, people are only paying for it. It's a 3-figure problem, right? So we're going to show you what that means. All right. So how do I solve a 6-figure problem, Heather? I'm so glad you asked. I'm about to tell you. All right. So I have 3 problem zones. That is what I call them, that I'm going to walk you through today. And the first one is the umbrella problem. Okay. In the umbrella problem, this is where the 3-figure problems range. And 3-figure problems, also umbrella problems, are vague, not a high priority, and have the pain levels of getting pinched.
Ow.
Okay?
Ow.
This is something your clients may want to get fixed, but they're not really invested. Think about your kid that gets pinched and has come, Mommy, I got pinched. Oh, well, let me just give you a little kiss. Okay, I'm good. Bye. Right? Like that's really how 3-figure problems work. The mindset's meh.
Yeah.
The strategy is a quick
fix.
And a priority is super low. Okay, so if you get them on a good day, they may be willing to pay you for it. But most of the time, it just doesn't matter that much.
And they're not willing to pay a lot, right?
Right,
I mean,
no.
for a 3-figure problem, you're probably only collecting, 3-figure income.
Right. So some more examples of 3-figure problems. Not seeing your potential, lacking dreams and vision, trouble losing weight, overwhelm, lack of clarity.
Be honest, how many of us have tried to solve that problem?
Right?
We were there. We totally started.
And these are all real life examples from clients that we've worked with. So these are not things that we just put out thin air. So if you're relating to one of these, that's okay. That's okay. We're going to show you why these still matter, but they're not the problem. All right, next zone is going to be the symptom problem. Okay.
Think of this like a Band-Aid, right? Like we're putting the Band-Aid on the problem.
Yep. And so this is where your 5-figure problems are. 5-figure problems are a symptom problem. They're going to have the pain levels of getting scrapes and bruises. The pain is lingering, but it's tolerable. And in the symptom zone, people are searching to identify the problem and get information, often free information, on how to solve it.
Give us a hashtag freebie seekers if you feel like that's who you attract. Like I just attract people who want information for free.
Like more free
Let
stuff.
us know. We know that's a problem.
Right. And they're not taking action towards the solution. They're not willing to pay for it, right? Okay, so this is that middle zone, the symptom zone.
This is where most of our clients come to us at. They're serving clients, they're getting paid, but they're really not solving a painful enough problem.
Yeah, the mindset's, ouch. The strategy is, what free info can I find?
Google, anybody?
Yeah, let me do another challenge. Let me do another download. Priority, all right, well, I'm going to keep trying and searching and reading, and I'll get to it someday. Okay? Now, the 6-figure problem, which is where you're going to be. 6-figure is clear and specific problem people are willing to pay for because it hurts bad enough, and they are actively seeking a solution.
Not only are they willing, but a lot of times they're happy to. They're like, take my money and fix this problem, right?
Like if you break your leg, you're not going to just like walk around on it being like, oh, it's manageable, it's tolerable. You're going to be like, holy crap, please fix my leg, right? That's what we're talking about here, okay? 6-figure problems. 6-figure problems are hyper-specific, a top priority, okay? You're going to go get it fixed if you know you broke your leg. If you're having shoulder pain, you're not going to go to the doctor and be like, oh, it hurts so bad, please fix my broken leg, right? It's very hyper-specific. It's a top priority. It has the pain levels of being punched in the face. And this is something that your clients need to fix in order to move forward. And they will happily do that because they want it solved.
Take my money.
Right? Yeah, they want it solved, okay?
This is how you attract those clients who are ready to take action. They know it's time to they're going to do what it takes to take that action.
The mindset is, yes, please fix my broken leg. Strategy, please fix it now. I can't
Right
walk.
now.
Right? Can't live this way. Priority is urgent. Urgent. And I'm sorry there's a T missing on the word urgent.
It's urgent.
It was so urgently typed that I forgot the T. All right. So you can get to 3 and 4 figures solving an umbrella or a symptom level problem, which, like we said, most of our clients come to us doing that, right? So you may be sitting there. But the mindset and the buying behavior is different for those that are ready to tackle a 6-figure problem and get lasting results.
All right, so I think that is a major moment. I think we need to sit there for a second and say, how many of us have been trying to build a 6-figure income off of solving a 3 or 4-figure problem?
I was totally guilty of that.
Yeah, let us know in the comments. Do you feel like you have maybe been solving a problem that doesn't justify that level of impact you want to make? Today, Heather is going to break down exactly how to gain that clarity. We've got some really powerful examples coming up. I cannot wait.
Yeah, so we have some really great comments coming in, actually. So we have Ola says she's tracking those freebies. Krista says freebie seekers as well. AJ Davis says freebies. Susan says, or I think it's Suzanne. Let me know how to say your name. I want to honor your name. So Susan or Suzanne says, used to be like that, not so much. Now it's more 3-figure problems and low 4 figures. She wants to get to that 6-figure level. And then Krista says, hashtag guilty. I've been there.
That's okay. I can relate. All right. So we're going to check out this little diagram here. I'm going to pass it over to Cassie, and she's going to explain just a little bit more of the desire to fix versus the level of pain.
All right, so this is really powerful. If you have your pen and paper close, I want you to write this out for yourself. And I want you to map out where you currently stand with your offer and with the problem you're solving in the marketplace. So go ahead, jot this down, give you just a second to kind of map this out. And we're going to explain why this is so important to really get that clarity around before you ever start to package your program, try to sell it, put a price tag on it, any of that stuff.
Right.
So again, when you are at the bottom of the desire and you are at the bottom of the level of pain, that's where you're solving that really generic umbrella problem.
Mm-hmm.
The person you're speaking to, they may be looking for a quick fix, but they're not really looking for that solution. Mm-hmm. Therefore, they're not going to pay a lot, right?
Not willing to pay much.
Think about, like Heather said, like if you get a boo-boo on your knee, if your kid gets a boo-boo, you're going to kiss it and go on. Like it's a free fix, right? Doesn't hurt a lot, doesn't take a lot of investment. Now, farther up the chart, when we go higher up the desire to fix this problem, and they're in more pain, they have more of a need for a solution, that's when you're going to start attracting clients who have the symptoms that you solve. And the majority of our clients come to us solving symptoms instead of the 6-figure problem. It's very easy to get that confused. It's really, and we're doing some deeper dive coaching. We're going to give you an opportunity to join us to get more clarity around this because it really takes a while to sink in.
It does.
When you are attracting people with those symptoms, they're already in pain, but they may not know the solution they need. So they're in that seeking mode. They're Googling. They're going and asking for advice.
I think the biggest thing here is the mindset. They know what they need to do, and they're trying to talk themselves into doing it themselves, but they can't. And eventually they're going to get to the place where they realize, I just can't do this alone, but they're not there yet.
And they're still not willing to pay a lot. Now, they will invest at this stage, but they're not super specific on, I need that for the problem I have.
Right.
So our goal for you by the end of the week is to go so deep and to get so clear on attracting clients who have a high desire to get their problem solved, and they're in enough pain that they're actively looking for a solution today. Mm-hmm. When you can get to that point, when you get that clarity and you can speak that language to the right people, you're at the top. You have taken your offer all the way to the top of the demand, and at this point, you are able to speak specifically to the problem. You're able to craft that powerful solution, and you know exactly how to speak to what they're experiencing in a very real way.
So let us know in the comments how that would feel, right? How would that feel for you to do that, okay? All right. So when you narrow down your problem, you attract growth by getting to the root of the issue, okay? So if you're sitting there thinking, oh, I just don't know if I can get that specific, you can. You absolutely can. And it is going to attract growth, okay? All about growth here. So we want you to meet Mo, okay? We love Mo. She is one of our past clients and our graduated clients.
Yes.
She came to us a newer life coach. She wanted to transform her services into a group coaching experience, but she was struggling to nail down a 6-figure problem. She had a list of great symptoms and pain points, but no problem.
And let's take a minute here. Mo was a homeschooling mom of how many?
Like 7?
7 kids when she was
Yes.
doing this, guys. She didn't have time.
She's busy.
Yeah,
She's
she
busy.
didn't have time to waste. She knew she had to get this right.
And she wanted to do it the right way. So her 4-figure problem when she came to us was a life coach for women and hi, I'm Mo. I'm a life coach for women. I help women of faith achieve their dreams by overcoming overwhelm and aligning their mind, body, and soul so they can live their best life.
And that sounds pretty good,
It
right?
does. Post like a thumbs up in the comments if your statement sounds something similar to that. So we're going to do an audit here on Mo, okay? And we're going to do it again with our own program so you can really start to do this for your own problem and see what you're missing so we can fix it, okay? So here she says, I'm a life coach. So really, life coach, that is way too vague, okay? And it is only going to attract 3- and 4-figure clients because the ideal client that you're speaking to is not actively looking for a solution and therefore not willing to pay much. Okay, life coach tells me nothing other than that's just the overall niche that you're in.
Umbrella, right?
Yeah. So second, she says, overcoming overwhelm. Okay.
For who? What?
How? And it's funny because when we do this with our clients, like I literally, break this down in this brainstorm with them. Like, okay, how? Like, what does that mean? How does that work? Right. And so with this statement, like, how? What does Mo do? Mindset work? Is she doing healthy habits? Confidence building? Scheduling? Like the list goes on and on, right? Like, how do I know how she can help me? All right. Aligning their mind, body, and soul. For what? What does this mean? And why does this even matter? Overwhelm is only addressing a symptom. What Christian women? All of them? Will her program work for me and my unique situation? We don't want people questioning these things in their mind because that's going to prevent them from making a buying decision. We want them to say, oh, yes, absolutely, that's me. All right, so now let's look at Mo's audit. Previously, life coach, umbrella problem was overwhelm, symptoms, anxious, frustrated, lacking motivation, doubting abilities, mom guilt, procrastination, etc. Now meet the 6-figure Mo. Woo! We love Mo. The 6-figure Mo, we love all of our clients. This is just so fun to see them come out on the other side as the 6-figure, which is what you're going to be too, right? The 6-figure coach has a 6-figure problem. Her new niche is productivity coach for moms of multiples in business.
Remember, you see how much more
specific
that is?
7 kids.
Yes.
Yeah, she's calling out her client right there. Her 6-figure problem. I help moms with multiple children overcome the unique challenges of running a busy household while building a business.
So now we know exactly
who it's for.
And what they're experiencing.
More specific symptoms: busy schedules, little time to work, guilt over choosing between work and family, no energy left for spouse, lack of time systems that work for my busy life, scattered focus, overwhelming to-do lists, guilt over not doing it all.
And I want you to see how specific those symptoms are.
Yes.
Before, we were talking about symptoms that a lot of people face in a lot of different areas of life. That list right there was so super specific that when you read that, if you're in that place, you're like, oh man, she's inside my head.
Yes.
She totally knows
what
it's
like
for
that
me.
Ideal client that she just described is hurting, in pain, actively searching for answers, going to relate to the specific symptoms.
Very specific.
Ready and willing to pay for something created just for her. That is the difference. And you can see it. You can absolutely see it with that audit that we just did. So her 6-figure problem now is moms with multiple children unable to overcome the unique challenges of running a busy household while building a business. And her 6-figure problem: hi, I'm Mo. I help moms with multiple children overcome the unique challenges of running a busy household while building a business so they can finally stop battling the mom guilt and find simple solutions that allow them to effectively manage their household while joyfully growing their business.
Wow.
Now, if you're her ideal client, you can speak to that. You're like, oh my gosh, I got to connect with her.
Mo is my person, right?
Yes.
I've got to find out.
Yes. All right, Cassie.
So when Mo got through the program, this is some of the feedback she had for us. And I just love her heart for this.
Yeah.
She said, I knew I needed to level up the way that I served the clients that God had called me to support. From the get-go, Cassie and Heather helped me narrow down my problem and gave me the accountability and the guidance needed to build and successfully launch her group program in 3 months. And guys, Mo did that again as a homeschooling mom of multiple children while living a very busy life.
Yes.
So if Mo can do it, you can do it too.
Yes, absolutely. I love it.
So I'm seeing a ton of comments come in, ladies. So I'm seeing Krista. She said, oh my gosh, wow, this is a game changer, ladies. Ola says, this is great. Lisa says, awesome. Lionel says, that's a great change up. I am so excited to see everybody who's watching and like what their level up looks like. It's going to be so insane.
Oh, yes. This is super fun. Thank you guys for sharing that. This is awesome. Okay, so now we're going to go deeper into our own problem. Okay, we're going to show you before, we're going to show you after. Okay, because we're not going to teach you anything we haven't done ourselves. Okay, and it took us forever to do it, and we want to eliminate that for you guys. Okay, we want to shrink that learning curve. So our problem. Hi. We're Cassie and Heather, faith-based business success coaches. We help believers in business gain total clarity on what sets their offer apart and stay focused on the path to profit.
And let's be honest, we felt pretty good about that, didn't we?
That's our before problem. Okay? And if you're new to this concept, you're probably thinking, well, that doesn't sound that bad. But let's break it down a little deeper, okay? Business success coaches. It's too vague. Only attracting 3- and 4-figure clients because the people searching for these terms are researching. They're not ready to take action. And like we told you at the beginning of this training, we like action takers. All right, clarity. Clarity and belief, you guys, are not problems. I'm so sorry. I know I'm having to bust your bubble right now, but it's not. Heather. I know it's not though. Clarity and belief are not problems, okay? They're going to be symptoms. Solving them keeps us in the umbrella zone. So if you feel like you've been stuck in that umbrella zone, that might be why. It's which means that it's going to be difficult to sell and almost impossible to scale. Okay? Raise your hand in the comments if you're here to scale. Believers in business. This calls out the wrong ideal client, believe it or not. We were calling out people who did not yet have an offer. Some didn't even have a business yet. And the potential clients that we did attract had no idea how we could help them. So let's sum all this up, okay? Pre-Cassie and Heather, pre-6-figure, our niche was business. Our umbrella problem, we were in the umbrella zone, and it was struggling with clarity and how to make profit. The symptoms were lack of clarity, lack of belief in their ability to be successful, overwhelmed on options, and lost. And you can probably fill in very similar symptoms for yourself if you are in the umbrella zone. Like they probably
you could put this to almost anything,
lack
right?
Of clarity, lack of belief in, their potential, can't see their potential, overwhelmed on X, Y, and Z, right?
Not living their dreams. Not all of these are so umbrella.
Right,
We're going to go
They feel good, right? And they're desires of our clients, but they're not the problem. All right, so meet the 6-figure Cassie and Heather. That's so fun. Okay, so the 6-figure us, what does that look like? Here's our updated niche, okay? Christian coaches and online service providers looking to create high-profit, leverageable group coaching programs. Our 6-figure problem, they're lacking a high-converting offer so they can leverage and scale. Symptoms, burned out from one-on-one clients and the time investment, frustration over inability to scale successfully, scared around switching to a group model, overwhelmed on how to make the transition from one-to-one clients to group.
And again, I want you to see how specifically those symptoms now speak to a very targeted segment of client. And we're going to talk about this more tomorrow on how getting clear on that problem really positions you to attract the right clients.
Yeah.
But I just love to see that it's mapped out this way. It's so good.
Yes. And we're not done, okay? So our 6-figure problem, we help Christian coaches and online service providers who lack a high converting offer. They can leverage and scale without the gap in income and taking more of their time.
Now that needs an amen.
Yes.
I feel like we need an amen right there.
Can I get an amen? All right, so let's go. Let's just backtrack just a little bit here and go back to what that 4-figure problem was before we got to where we are now. Okay. Hi, we're Heather and Cassie, faith-based business success coaches. We help believers in business gain total clarity on what sets their offer apart and stay focused on the path to profit.
Again, who is that for? What are they getting? Why are they going to hire us to do that?
Now, of course, when I say it like verbally, it sounds pretty good.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it.
But you have to break it apart. Our 6-figure problem. Here we go. You ready?
I'm ready.
Woo!
Bring it on.
We're Cassie and Heather, and we help Christian coaches and online service providers go from one-on-one burnout and overwhelm to creating and scaling high-converting group coaching programs so they can make way more income while working way less hours. And you can see everything that we have shared with you, this whole training ties into this one statement, right? Our problem here. Okay. So are you seeing how having a 4-figure problem might be limiting your business and your impact? Post a yes in the comments if you're starting to see that.
Sean, I know there's a little delay there. Are we seeing that some of these 4-figure problems, are we seeing some clarity around this?
Oh my gosh, so many people. Okay, so we see Rebecca. Hey, Rebecca, you're live with us. Julie, you're live with us. Let us know in the chat. Is this like just so blowing your mind? Because listen, I'm here taking notes like back here as well. Like, oh, that's so good. Ola is saying yes. Early Essential says yes with an exclamation point. Lisa says yes. Krista says yes.
We are going to break it down here so that you can really understand why this is so essential to the future growth of your business, of your offer, and of your program. So this is a little equation. So again, if you have that pen and paper close, I want you to write down this equation. And we're going to show you what the equation looks like when you are solving that 3 to 4 level problem and you're not seeing that income and impact to match.
And this is the equation for businesses that fail. So take a note, take notes.
Yeah, this is where we want to take you and we're going to show you the businesses that are thriving here in just a minute. So let's take a look here. So businesses that fail are coaches who are just struggling, who just feel like you can never really get that momentum going. Most of the time, they are starting with that umbrella problem that Heather just did such a great job breaking down. Very broad, very vague, could really cover a lot of different areas. Now with that, their process that they are using to get your client results, it's not clear. It's not specific. It's not tuned in to exactly the results that you want to bring to get your clients to that next level. Right. What does that result in? That's going to be just adding on a vague solution. And tomorrow we're taking that problem. So we're getting clear on that problem today, and tomorrow we're bringing the solution.
And Cassie's amazing at this, you guys. You do not want to miss tomorrow.
That's going to really transform the lives of your clients. And that right here, this is where so many people get stuck. We're just serving the wrong ideal client because we're not super clear on the problem we're solving in the marketplace.
Yeah, sometimes you may be super clear, think you're super clear on your ideal client, but once you actually nailed on your problem, you realize, oh, I need to like get a little more specific on my ideal client.
You get to go to a whole nother level, right?
Yeah.
It's a different level client, about that tomorrow. So when you have an umbrella problem, a process that's not clear, a solution that's vague, and you're serving the wrong person, it's going to result in, that inconsistent sales, feelings of desperation. Like, where is my next client going to come from?
Yeah.
You're feeling like maybe there's just something missing. I'm just missing something. Maybe I'm missing pretty graphics. Maybe I'm missing the messaging. Maybe I just need, if you're in that searching mode.
New marketing strategy. Maybe I need to do blogging.
Marketing,
maybe I need to do podcasting. Maybe I need to do this. Maybe I need to do that.
All of this is going to leave you feeling with dealing with feelings of a lot of self-doubt. And let us know in the comments if you're in this place and you're feeling that, is it me? Am I not good enough? We start to believe that it's something wrong with us.
Yeah.
And
guys, if you are in this place, it's not your fault. Okay. It is not your fault. There's nothing wrong with you for making, the decisions you've made and being where you're at right now. You just didn't know. That's all. You just didn't know. So now we're giving you that knowledge. We're giving you that information so that you can move out of this place, right? How good is that going to feel to get rid of that self-doubt, get rid of that buying confusion?
Yeah, and that's what we see. We see so many of our clients say, I just don't know why I'm not making more sales. It's because their clients, the potential clients, are confused. Can you help me? Is your process going to work for me?
Yeah.
Is this really designed with my goals in mind? Creates confusion in the mind of a buyer and
in the seller.
Yeah.
It's hard to sell if you
aren't clear.
If this is not all lining up.
It leads to information overload. And I know that some of you all have been there. I was there for a long time where I had just taken in so much information that I felt like my brain was going to explode. And I didn't know what to take action on because I had so much information.
You just feel stuck.
Yeah, it's just that point of like, what do I do next? So this week, we're cutting away the fluff and we're giving you just what you need to take action on right now to cut all of the clutter.
Yes.
And then finally, a feeling of unworthiness. And I think this really goes into the heart of, am I stewarding well what the Lord has given me? I'm unworthy to carry this message out. And we want to wipe the slate clean. So this week, we're going to wipe the slate clean. And here's what we're going to get you by the end of the week. This is going to be your equation. So write this out, put a great big heart around it, a star, make
six-figure coach.
This is your goal. You are going to be solving a clear and specific six-figure problem using a clear and specific six-figure process. Now that's day 3. So make sure you're joining us Wednesday because we're breaking that process down. And, oh my goodness.
This is where clear for you.
Yes. This is where everything can change for you. Now tomorrow we're bringing you that six-figure solution. The solution is what your clients are paying you for. So you have to have this piece lined up. Okay. Yeah. And finally, you're going to get that clarity around your God-given client. Who is it that you and your offer is designed to serve at the highest level?
Yes.
Now, when you have all of this by the end of the week, you are going to be positioned to have a six-figure offer that's going to have the sales to match the value that you're putting in the marketplace. How good does that feel?
Oh man, it feels so good. Like I'm super excited just thinking about you getting this. Like, woo! Awesome.
It is time. It is time. Because here's the thing. When you are clear on that six-figure problem, it allows you to package the six-figure solution that is ready and built from day one for more sales.
Can't have a six-figure solution without a six-figure problem. The equation goes in that order for a reason.
Yeah, that is definitely a process, right? This is one of our clients, Patty. Patty is an amazing woman. And she said, I had all the pieces, right? How many of you are like, I've got the pieces. I've got all the things.
I know that's how I felt.
Yeah, you've got it all. But I didn't have the framework to put it into action. Heather and Cassie helped me focus on the one thing. We're really big on focus.
Yes.
Heather is the queen of focus.
Yes.
That was
that
was most important. She said, I gained massive clarity around how to move forward and to bring it all to life. And we want the same thing for you. We want you to take your pieces, put them together, walk away with clarity and that excitement on how to move forward.
Yes. Sometimes when you're in it, it's just too hard to do it. It's just too hard, right? So we're going to give you that outside.
That's why you get all 3 of this week. We have an incredible resource pack to help you take that action. Sean, do you want to share a little bit of that growth work with us?
Yes, but before we do, what? Like, it's been so good. And so many comments coming in from Ola. Awesome. Desiree says, you ladies are so amazing. I want to make sure I say your name right, so let me know if I'm saying it wrong. But Kieva says, God is so awesome. I've been asked to help to bring my offering in a manner that will be clear and say exactly what I help with. And here it is. Thank you so much. AJ says, putting the pieces together. So good. Okay, so we got some growth work because we don't give homework. Homework's like back in high school. It gives me anxiety just thinking about it. But we give you growth work because we want you to grow this week. So here's your growth work. Number 1, go live. Okay, we want you to go live. And if we can get that up, the grow live. Yeah, there it is. Go live and share your biggest takeaway. Maybe it was like, oh, my biggest takeaway is I'm doing a 3-figure problem. Or, oh, I'm not really communicating it. So no wonder I'm not attracting the right people. And then I want to also know, let us know in your live stream who you would love to work with. we may know someone. Maybe someone's in this community, in this group. So let us know who you'd love to work with. And guess what? We're giving prizes away. We're giving an iPad. We're giving a 60-minute massage away. We're giving away a ton of great stuff. Amazon gift cards. So the more you comment, the more you go live, every piece of engagement you create is just another ticket with your name on it for us to pick out of a hat. So it's going to be pretty awesome. Here's some bonus resources. We're going to help you uncover your six-figure problem. Okay, that's what the workbook's all about. If you haven't signed up yet, go to elevateyourofferchallenge.com right now. I'm going to put the link in just a sec so you can just click it, or you can go to elevateyourofferchallenge.com right now to get signed up, and we're going to email it to you. If you're not signed up, we don't have your email, so we can't send it to you. So make sure you go get your day one workbook. We're going to send it to you in just like 10 minutes right after we're done here. And then we want you to also post your problem statement in the group. Okay, so that we can review it. We're going to be going through, reading some, reviewing. We might even review yours. Now, if you want extra support and accountability, if you're like, I'm all in, right? Some of you made that decision. You said, I'm all in. And you want extra support and accountability from Cassie and Heather on Zoom, right? You've been hearing from them this whole time. They want to hear from you. Today and tomorrow at 11 a.m. Pacific time, they are going to be doing bonus group coaching. You're going to get like both of them on this call. Like, it's insane. So go to 21daypush.com. I'll put that link in as well. You can just click it, get signed up. It's $21. First of all, you're getting the 21-day six-figure mindset course. Like, you're going to get immediate access to all of that. And you're going to get these 2 bonus days. It's literally $1 a day for 21 days. You got this. Okay, $21 gets you those 2 bonus calls plus the six-figure mindset work that you're going to do. So if you are like, oh my gosh, this was so good. And if you have any questions, let me know. Kava, thanks so much for correcting me. Kava, I love honoring people's names. So good. Okay, now if you have any questions, I'm going to spend some time with Cassie and Heather asking your questions. So Cassie and Heather, I actually have a question for you. And you wrote like Mo's six-figure statement and your six-figure problem statement. Like, those are so beautifully written. How do you like find the words to write that? Maybe like you're a bad writer, or you feel like you're a bad writer, or like you just don't even know where to start. How do you like do that work?
It's actually not so much about the writing and learning how to eloquently write it. It's actually about doing the deep dive work of figuring out what that six-figure problem is, what that six-figure solution is, and then it's kind of like a no-brainer. Like, it's not hard at all once you have really figured out and nailed down specifically that problem, the six-figure problem solution, and then package it up with a pretty bow, right?
So awesome. Okay, here's another question. Do we lose access to the 21 days after it's over, even if we pay for it?
You do not. You do not. You get lifetime access to the 21-day push. The content's there. We encourage you to go through it at the 21 days.
Couple times a year.
Because it is incredibly faith building. It's not about so much believing in mindset work as it is in a belief that it is possible and that God's going to support you to do that, and what that looks like from you, right?
And I will say, if you're looking at going to the next level, fasting along with the 21 days of the 21-day push is really powerful.
We have a free 21 days of prayer. You can go right along with it. That's what most of our clients do. And there's a lot of people in here already going through the 21-day push. Like, if you guys are willing, share some in the comments just how you're feeling. You guys are posting amazing stuff like inside the 21-day push, which is super awesome. So share just a little bit, if you're willing, of just like how impactful that has been for you so far.
All right, such a great question just came in from Ola, and a lot of really great questions. So good. Okay, Ola asks, what do you mean by who you love to work with? Do you mean client? Could you clarify this? So I'll actually clarify this. Yes, clients. Who are the clients, the type of people you love to work with, that you'd love to be like, yes, I want to work with them. Let us know who that is in your live today. And then another question. Krista says, will we be able to join the 21-day tomorrow, or is it only available today? So I believe you guys have 2 coaching calls that you guys are doing, one today, one tomorrow. Right. So if you sign up tomorrow, you can't get today's, obviously, because it's tomorrow, not today. If you do sign up tomorrow, though, you will be able to get signed up tomorrow and be able to get that access to that coaching call for tomorrow, which is really great.
And Sean, one of the things I'll say is that all of the content inside the actual 21-day push is already there for you to enjoy. So don't feel like, oh, I have a busy week coming up, or I'm going to have to skip a couple days
and have 21 days straight.
Yeah, like it is that we get it. We're busy moms. 21 days straight, if anything, can be a big investment. So it is there for you. You can go through it at your time, but get in for those live coaching calls because those are happening in real time.
They are. They are.
Ola says, I am in the 21 days and it is great and mind-changing. Like,
thank you,
so
Ola.
good. Okay, another question comes from Tobiel. Please let me know if I said your name right. Do you need to be a copywriter to get it right? English is my second language.
Okay. Good question. No, you don't have to get a copywriter to get it right. And I guess what I would love for you to do is define a little bit more clearly, get it right. Are you talking about the statement, like the mission statement that we wrote? Like I help, so-and-so to do so-and-so. Just clarify if that's what you mean. And or if you're referring to, something else. But in terms of that,
I think she means like I want to get it right. I want to make sure it's communicating the right way, or like it's sounding like exactly what my dream clients need.
Right.
Do I need to like be a good writer to get that right?
So one of the things I think that we experience inside of the six-figure offer program that we walk our clients through is actually getting in front of your potential clients and talking to them, validating what it is you're doing for them and getting their language. So a lot of the language that we pull and that we pull for our clients is the words that their clients are actually using. Right. So they kind of do the copywriting for you, which is a lot of fun. So, I mean, you can always up your skills in copywriting, but you do not have to be a trained copywriter to create a statement that's really going to attract the right clients and serve them at a high level.
Again, like ours look that good because we're so clear on the problem and the solution, right? That's the only reason we're able to do that. You saw our 4-figure problem. Like it was not as good and as well written as the one we have now, right?
So good. And just to add on to that, like what a great opportunity to go into the 2 bonus coaching calls and get support so that you can actually get that help. What I would also say is like, you don't have to be a great copywriter. You just have to get clear. It's exactly what they said. You don't have to be a great copywriter. If you're clear on what they're struggling with, what the problem is, and what the solution is, you got it. And then Linda says something. I purchased the 21 days, but when I log in, it says not currently available for purchase. So we will definitely go in and fix that.
Yes, we will.
But Linda, we'll make sure you get in to that coaching call. It's actually happening in an hour. So it's happening in an hour. Linda asked, when are the coaching calls? It's happening in 1 hour at 11 a.m. Pacific time today and 11 a.m. Pacific time tomorrow. So good. Okay, cool. Okay, I have another question. Can you give us a little bit of like a sneak peek on what tomorrow's going to be all about?
All right. So tomorrow is where we are going to start to craft that signature solution. So the solution is what your clients are actually buying. So it goes all into who is this for? How am I going to speak to this? Kind of like the copywriting. How are we going to speak to this in a way that not only attracts the right clients, but gets those who are ready to pay for a solution today?
Yes.
Because there's something to be said for audience growth. You do need to grow your audience. But you don't want to grow your audience at the sake of not having clients who are ready to work with you today. So that solution is going to be really, really powerful if you already have people who are in your circle, but you're just not closing enough sales.
And so in today's bonus group coaching program, if you bought the 21-day push upgrade, or if you do it today, we're going to help you. We're going to help you nail down that problem. Tomorrow, we're going to help you nail down that solution. So don't get off this training and go try and write your whole statement right now. Just focus on getting that problem nailed down. And then tomorrow, hop on and get the solution nailed down. And then you can move on to like, okay, maybe I can make my statement a little bit better now.
Okay, so for now, if you go to I'm putting the link in, elevateyourofferchallenge.com. Right now, you click that link, you're going to have to sign up again for the challenge. That's okay. But on the very next page, you'll be able to sign up for the 21-day push, and it'll be like available. So Jamila, you said, should we wait if there's an issue with the site? Go to elevateyourofferchallenge.com. I just put the link in there. Put your email in. And then on that next page, you're going to be able to get signed up. Same thing with Linda. If the purchase didn't go through, make sure you go through there. If you did, what's going to happen is we're going to send you the link right after this. We're going to send you the Zoom link so you can hop on Zoom with Cassie and Heather. Such a great
Yes,
question.
that
Okay.
is a good question.
Desiree says, so I love helping mothers to find their identity in Christ to overcome their traumas, and that helps them become leading ladies of their households. But if truly, when you talked about my statement being a six-figure offer statement, I don't know if mothers would actually pay six figures to know their true identity, as a lot of ladies I have talked to of late keep expecting me to do free work. So
Mhm.
I'm going to kind of summarize that into a question.
Right.
How do I get people who like love what I do and are willing to pay for it?
Right, right. I would say identity is a very umbrella problem. It's in the umbrella zone, and that's why they're not willing to pay that. So I guarantee probably if you were to sit down with Cassie and I were to really break this down for you, there would be an underlying issue of what that identity actually means and where you actually are gifted and way more specific. And then that's going to align a little bit more with your ideal client. It sounds like somewhere there's a mishap of who you're serving and the problem that you're actually trying to solve.
Yeah, great question. Okay, any other questions? We're going to give you about 30 seconds just to make sure we get your questions in. But go to elevateyourofferchallenge.com. You're going to be able to get signed up on that second page for that 21-day push. We'll send you the Zoom link. It's going to be pretty awesome.
Yeah.
You also want to sign up if you haven't signed up so you can get the free workbook we're going to send out to
Oh
you.
my gosh, that
So it's
workbook
gonna be
is so
good.
amazing. Like, guys, we talked about committing and taking action. Like, the workbook is like so amazing at helping you do that. Like,
So
get the work.
good. So good. Okay. So much good training. Remember, go live right now. We want you to go live right
Yeah.
after this training
I
before
can't
you
wait to
forget.
watch it.
Just take 30 seconds. Literally, all you have to say is, hi, my name is Sean. This was my biggest takeaway. And then guess what? You're entered in to win a iPad, a massage, a Amazon gift card. It's going to be pretty awesome.
All the good things.
All the good things.
I
Yeah.
am I'm gonna give it to you guys to end us out. We're gonna close in prayer. We'll see you tomorrow, 9 a.m. Pacific time. We got like such a juicy training for tomorrow. Cassie, Heather, go ahead and close us out.
Thanks, Sean.
All right. Guys, ladies, gentlemen, everyone. Thank you so much for being here. Dear Lord, we just lift up this time today, Father. We just praise you for the people that you position for such a time as this, Lord, and just pray that they know that they have been divinely appointed at this time for this information, Father. I just pray that you open their hearts to hear your voice, Father, open their ears to hear your voice, Father. And that you speak through us, Father, that there's no word that comes out of our mouth, Lord, that is not from you, and that everything we've said is interpreted as you have intended, Lord. I pray favor and blessings and opportunity over their business, Lord. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
All right, guys. We will
All
see
right.
you
So
tomorrow.
So, Ola, great question. The Zoom coaching call. Do I get to ask questions, and are you going to actually help me move forward? Yes.
Absolutely.
So go to go to elevateyourofferchallenge.com. Get signed up right now. Sign up for the 21-day push. We'll see you on Zoom, and we'll see you tomorrow at 9 a.m. Pacific time. Bye, everyone.